Hi everybody, it's Chris Cameron here, and thanks so much for watching. I'm continuing my series on personal skills or success. Probably success is a better name for it. And getting along with people is so important. And when you're in a work situation or a relationship, people don't always have the same opinions or ideas. And sometimes they want to defend those ideas, or they maybe just don't like you, or they don't like the cut of your jib. But you want to do your best to get along with people when you're in the work environment. But it's especially true if you have a friendship or relationship or a marriage, is how to handle conflict. And so that's what today's this episode's about. I'm going to do a quick one on conflict, and it really helped me to understand how I tend to get along with people, but it really increased how well I get along with people. And what happens is, whenever you have two people, you'll have two different ideas of how to do something. Sometimes things you say are misconstrued or misunderstood, and what this can cause is it can cause somebody to take offense or hurt feelings or feel rejected, and that might not have been the intent at all. Now, sometimes, of course, we do slip up. I've mentioned that before. We slip up and make mistakes and offend other people or hurt other people, and that's not my intention anyway. And I realize if you disagree and you think kind of treating people like a pirate is the way to go, then that's up to you. I find it's a lot easier to gain friends and support if you try to be nice, and if there is a conflict, excuse me, a lot of times people go away mad, they go away hurt, they think of things they should have said, they could have got back at them or give them what for. Sometimes feelings are pent up, and this period of time, sometimes it takes people a few days before they get over things. And this whole time, there's ill feelings. And what I'm saying is, when you have conflict, when it does occur, people are married for 50 years, 30 years, whatever. The people that can get along the best in their relationships get over conflict quickly. So what they're doing is, and what may be occurring, and it's the same for me, is that to me the relationship is way more than important than me winning an argument or being right or whatever. They say if you want to be right all the time, then you'll be alone, referring to dating or relationships. And to me, it's just not worth it. Just apologize. It was a misunderstanding. You didn't intend that. But to do that very quickly, like as soon as you realize it's going off track, I try to apologize. And what's been found is that people that are together, have long-term relationships, they can list each other's faults or disagreements, but they get over it. It's not important. It's a real thing, but it depends on how you look at it. If you focus on the negative, like I mentioned in another video, and you focus how bad and poor and terrible life is, then you think it's a hellhole, it's a terrible place, and people are mean. But if you look at the positive, then it is positive. It's just basically how your outlook is. So, in resolving conflict, the most important thing is to get over it quickly, apologize to the other person, or say you're sorry, or take the blame, or wherever, however the style that will fit that situation goes. And so you don't want to let it fester, let it go on and get over it quickly. So when you have conflict with people at work, you try to go to them and say, sorry, I didn't mean it that way, or whatever you need to say that fits the situation. I didn't understand, what you were saying, or however it goes. But a lot of times you'll find, if you put yourself out there like that, if you lay yourself down, that the other person will also do something similar. They'll say, I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to start a fuss or anything like that, especially in a relationship. People really appreciate that. And I can put a lot behind me just knowing the other person values the relationship more than the argument. Yes, they may be right or I may be right. We don't even go there. We just look at, this isn't important. It's more important that we're friends or we're together. So that was my point for today, is that you want to quickly resolve conflict and your relationships will last a long, long time. And if you're not good at it, your relationships will be rocky, have a lot of problems. There'll be a lot of history brought up. And it's something that maybe you can work on. I naturally got over things pretty quick. Within 5 minutes, I was over it. And my spouse, it took her a while, but she got to the point where she could get over things quicker. Now, I didn't try to teach her that. Might have been my example. I don't really know how, but you have to handle these things and move on. So that's my tip for the day, and we will be talking to you next time. If you like it, please press the like button. I would sure appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.